What's up guys, before I get into the video, I just want to say I'm back. That's right, it's been a long time. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, where I was, what happened, and a lot has changed. A lot has happened between those few months that I didn't upload. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. If you do, let me know in the comments if you want more information about what happened exactly, and I'll make a separate video on that. But to keep it short and sweet, what happened was I basically got Ligma. If you don't know what Ligma is, well, Ligma balls. There's gonna be some slight changes on the channel, new games coming out. I'm sure you guys have heard Fallout 76 is just around the corner, and I'm really excited for the game. The game looks absolutely amazing. And from this day onward, we're gonna be doing some speculation until the game comes out. There's also more games coming out, some really cool games coming out this year that I'm really excited for. Actually, Red Dead Redemption 2. Anyways, enough babbling. What we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna focus on Fallout 76 new perk system, and it looks absolutely amazing. So let's dive into the perk system and how it's actually gonna work in the game.
So you get if you hit level 2 when you step out, you kind of complete the initial vault thing. And the first thing you do when you level up is pick a special that you want to increase. If you played previous Fallouts, we have all the 7 specials. And after you pick the one you want to increase, you then pick a perk in that special.
So it seems like the special perk system is back at it again in Fallout 76, and all you need to do is pick any one of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, any one of those 7 ones, and once you do, you unlock a bunch of cards that you can choose. You can see that there's a bunch of cards that haven't been unlocked yet, and those will be unlocked later on in the game as you level up and as you unlock or find these cards. So once you actually do get the card, and the card that you want, for example in this case Todd Howard has chosen Gladiator. Once he has chosen that, you can see that there's 3 tiers that you can choose. So that means the first tier of this Gladiator perk, you can see that it's a one-handed melee weapons that now does 10% more damage. 2 stars will be 20% more damage, and then 3 stars is 30% more damage. And I've seen other cards go up to 4 tiers, other cards go up to only 2 tiers. So in this case we got 3 tiers, and we can unlock that as we level up in the game.
So here we're choosing Gladiator, which is a melee perk. And then that is a card. As you can see, the perk system, the perks are cards, and then you equip those, and every special is a pool of points for the cards you want to equip, and each card has, I don't want to say mana cost, but a point cost. Right. For how powerful that card is, and do you have the right special for equipment.
So I don't know if you caught that, but basically what Todd Howard was saying was, let's say we put 1 card in strength, like how we just did. That means that you will gain an additional extra 1 point into strength. As you can see, there's 2 points in strength, whereas all the other ones like precipitation and embracement and charisma and so on and so forth all have 1 point in them. Strength has 2 because we got 1 card in that. So let's say we put 5 cards into strength and 0 cards into precipitation. That means that we will have 6 points into strength and just 1 point in precipitation.
Okay, this is a level up to level 4. So we picked some more cards, but we wanted to show you how the cards themselves rank up. Okay. So you can pick that card again. So by picking Gladiator again, you can then combine that card with the other one to create a more powerful version, but it costs more points. Right. So sometimes you may decide, well, I only want the 1-point version equipped for my character build versus the more powerful 2-point version because I'm using my strength stats in some other way.
So I don't know if you saw that, but basically once you level up, you get the opportunity to put that point into the same card, allowing you to have 2 points into one card, so level 2 tier. And basically what this allows you to do is pick and choose any time in the game if you want to just have that 1 point into the same card or have 2 points into the same card, and just swap them back and forth as much as you like it within the game anytime that you please. Now that's something really interesting and hasn't been done in a Fallout game before, because as you know, in previous Fallout games like Fallout 4 for example, you pick a character, you choose your perk points, you're stuck with that essentially. You're stuck with that character build and you can't change it. Whereas in this game, it's kind of like you make a character and you get to swap it anytime that you want. Let's say your friend kind of sucks at the game. You make your character a little stronger in certain aspect of the game. For example, defense, because he's not so good at defending you, and all of a sudden you're pretty cool.
So here we are, and you'll see a character that's much further along, picking charisma. We can talk about charisma, is interesting.
Yeah.
Here's a perk that lets mutations act better with groups. And so you can pick any perk that you meet the requirements for when you level up. There's no randomness there. And here's what it looks like with a character that's further along. We've upped the cap for each special to 15 from 10. That allows better balance for which cards you're equipping. And the cards right now go from 1 point up to 5 points in power. And then as you level up, more cards become available.
One of the things that's very, very overpowered now is the fact that in each single perk, you can raise it all the way up to level 15 points into a single perk. Now, what that means is, well, you're gonna have a lot more options this time around, let me tell you. Because in Fallout 4, the max you could do was 10. In this one, it's 15. So that just shows as how much competition, how much customization that you can do to your character and your character builds, and making it your own and unique style of gameplay. Now, another important thing that I want to mention in Fallout 76 that's really different from the previous titles is the charisma aspect of the perk system and how that's gonna work in this game. Because as you may or may not already know, in Fallout 76 there's no such thing as NPCs, people who you can go up to and talk to and use your charisma to have more luck with the conversation and skip out on some quests. No, in this game there are no NPCs. So what is charisma gonna do in your perk system? Well, in Fallout 76, how charisma is gonna work is basically, let's say you have a lot of points invested into charisma. What that is going to allow you to do is basically be a better teammate for your team. Maybe it'll be something like, hey, as a team, you are now more stronger, you have more defense because you're in a team. That sort of thing.
We do have gold. That one's great. We have gold cards that animate. Of course, you get a joke and a stick of gum.
Nice.
And the gum, actually, for fun, is a very slight. It reduces your hunger for a while if you chew the gum.
Nice.
And so they're a ton of fun. When you hit that level and you're like, oh, it's level 6. All right, I get a pack. You get to pick your regular perk and then also see like, okay, I got these other ones. Is there something I want to swap out?
Now, similar to loot boxes, we now have perk packs in Fallout 76, and it seems pretty interesting. I mean, the things that you can unlock. And another cool thing is that there's a joke. There's a joke at the end, and when I read the joke, it wasn't really funny. I didn't find it funny. I actually don't even understand what the joke is. And the guy there was laughing, and I don't know why.
And
but nonetheless, that is a really funny little Easter egg that they include in every single perk pack. The funny joke with the stick of gum. And if you do decide to take the stick of gum and the joke, well, you will upgrade your health. You will increase your health or something like that, which is kind of useless in my opinion, but I'd rather take the cards. But hey, if you don't want to take the cards, well, might as well take the gum and the joke. Now, the cool thing about these these perk packs is you get all these cards and then you look at them and then you're like, hey, this one looks pretty cool. I wish I had this one. Well, you can swap them out, you can change them however you please and make it to your own liking. If you like one of the things that were in the perk packs, just swap it out, and that's all you gotta do. And yes, you did see a gold card, which is something that is like a rare type of perk card that is extra cool. It does more things, and it seems like it's something that's rare. It has its own animation on the card, which is really amazing, and it's gold, so you know that it's something special. And that kind of wraps it up for this guide in Fallout 76 of the perk system and building up your character. And I'm sure you guys are really excited for Vault 76. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.